Hello, I thought I would do a week in my second trimester because I am nearing the end of it now. I just thought I haven't really done any like nice weekly vlogs, really going into how I feel. If you're into the pregnancy stuff, it's not all gonna be talking about pregnancy. I do end up rambling about it, but I normally cut a lot of it out. Today has been a bad day, and I just thought, you know what, I might pick the camera up, start filming, get myself just feeling a little bit better and a bit more productive, because when I have my camera in my hand, I feel like I run the world. I am well and truly beyond exhausted. I've never felt exhaustion on this level in my life, and it's like, when they say the second trimester is blissful, please take that with a pinch of salt. I'm not here to scare you, I'm just here to be realistic that you're not gonna, well, some people might, but more likely than not, you're not gonna feel completely yourself. If you are feeling shy, I'm here to tell you that same. It's so valid, because everyone expects like pregnancy to be really wonderful and really blissful, and while I am very grateful and I'm very excited, very impatient, but very excited to meet him, I'm also going through it mentally, physically. See, I had hip pain. I've had hip pain since 12 weeks, and then my hip pain has kind of subsided actually. In the last few weeks I've not really had it. Now my back pain, it definitely is prominent. Especially in the evenings. I can't really like sit up straight. I kind of like to sit. I like sitting cross-legged and leaning forward on something. I really like that position. Or laying down, or laying back against the chair, like the sofa. That's the only kind of way I can do it. I can't just like sit up straight, because after a while my back will give out. I really do feel like my intestines and my stomach, everything has just been pushed out the way, and it is uncomfortable. And sometimes when I am sitting down, I literally can feel the discomfort of just nothing feels right. Acid reflux, definitely have acid reflux. But anyway, I'll go into like a detailed explanation of week by week after I hit my third trimester of like every single week, my weekly symptoms in my second trimester. I cooked sausages and I completely forgot. I don't know if these are about to be too overdone now. I feel like with toast, I really go through phases. I know this is so random, but I've actually heard a lot of people talk about this. Like, toast is just one of them foods that like you get obsessed with, and then you don't eat it for like 6 months, and then you get obsessed again, then you don't eat it for 6 months. You get me? You go through little phases, and I've currently made myself Nutella on toast, and I've done that every day because I'm going on a caravan holiday, and I need to prepare myself and prep. And that's where I've got a load of washing on, and I need to do another load of washing, and yada 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 yada. I feel like we just need to do a lot of holiday prep. There's a lot that needs to be done, and then I need to film a separate video for actually packing. And it's already Sunday, and I'm leaving Friday, but I'm sleeping over Thursday, so I need to leave Thursday, and just, yeah, it's just a lot. It's a lot. Like, until now I was like, eh, and then now I feel like I have a lot to do. For some reason in like the last 2 hours I figured out actually I do have stuff to do. It's nice though, feeling like you've got people that are helping you out and that are there for you, because yeah, babies can be affordable, but at the same time it is a lot, and you are gonna need that extra money and the extra help at times with baby stuff, especially whilst you're pregnant, because that's where you have to buy everything. And then obviously once you have them, you kind of get into a groove of how much you're spending, etc. But right now I'm like, whoa, because there's so much I still need to buy. Mentally prepare for the next few months, because it's just gonna go quick. But yeah, obviously excuse the washing machine in the background, and excuse if it does also get really loud in a sec, because it's like near the end of the cycle, and then it does this thing where it goes ah, and then it stops. So anyway, I wanted to show you the stuff that I got given today about my nana granddad, and I don't know what to call her, because it's not as simple as like that's my auntie, cousin. I don't know what she is to me. It's so confusing, because it's like, anyway, I'll say this is what my nana and granddad got me, but 0 to 3 baby grows. These are really cute, and I will say, obviously I am a truck hater, I'm an aeroplane hater, I'm a dinosaur hater. Some of this stuff has trucks or dinosaurs on it. and it's cute. And I thought, oh, someone's done it. Someone has made cars cute. Now this one, obviously, this one's little ambulances, but they're like in white and they're like outlined, so it's still a gorgeous colour. This has cars on it. Gorgeous, gorgeous colour. Like, I was like, what? Even this, like, all the little cars and planes and rainbows, I actually thought, it's cute. This red baby girl, which I adore, it looks a bit orange on camera, but I promise you it's like a bright red. I just thought, oh my God, someone's converted me into being a trucks and dinosaurs and all of that type of person. Like, I'm not, but when I saw all of this, I was like, what? Even this? Like, this is just a plain grey one. These little socks, 0 to 6. This is 6 to 12 dressing gown. So this, I think my mum's already got me like a 3 to 6 one, and then I need to get a newborn, like a 0 to 3 one, and then I'm sorted for dressing gowns literally until he's a year old plus. Socks, I'm so grateful for the socks. A little pom-pom hat for the winter, nice and neutral. Some little pajamas with like owls and squirrels on it, very, very cute. Oh, another baby grow to that little collection. Bib, like, even though these are dinosaur ones, like, they're still, like, they're good, they're nice. Even this, like, little animal prints, but you've got like little elephants, and I love animals on stuff. This is my favorite outfit they got me. Oh my God, like, I genuinely, she was like, oh, I don't know, like, if you don't like it, you don't need to keep it. I was like, oh my God. Like, look, sorry. No, sorry, I cannot deal. I think it's really cute. This is like a like more like airy type baby grow, which is really nice for on days where you just don't need them in like loads and loads of layers. Dumbo, kind of all in one sort of outfit. Like, look, them little granddad jumpers and the little bottoms with the feet at the bottom as well, so he won't get cold, because he will be a winter baby. And then like the little blue. Oh my God, no, this is like, obviously this is not to everyone's taste, and I like, if you asked me like a year ago, I would have been like, oh, but like, it's a little hat, you know, the ones that like you tie under the, oh. Sorry, I just can't. It's so cute. More 0 to 6 socks. These, a lot of these are really small. I think, did I show you the joggers? These are 18 to 24, so that's my first thing in 18 to 24. I'm gonna need, it's always gonna be helpful to have sizes ahead, even if it is a year ahead, 2 years ahead. There's gonna be a point where you need it, and it's gonna be like, if you have a start on a bigger size, it's always nice to know that you've had that start, if that makes sense. Another pair of socks. I've actually already bought a pack of these, which is really good, because that clearly means that they've done good. But 2 hats, 2 sets of mitts. Again, winter baby, there's never gonna be enough winter stuff, I think, for a winter baby. And then there's a pram suit, which I'm so fucking thankful for. So thankful for, because, so if you're watching this, thank you. It's, I'm pretty sure it was a 0 to 3 one, but it's so helpful, because I've not got a coat one yet. I've only got a fluffy one, which obviously, yeah, that's good, but like, I wanted a coat one, because obviously winter, rainy, I don't want him to get wet, and if you've got them in like a fluffy one or a cotton one, it's obviously it could get wet at times. Or it's just like, I just feel like it's good to have this and the nice fluffy ones, you know? Just have both, so that I'm good for all situations. So thankful, and yeah, that's given me like a really good start, because I've not got a lot, and I didn't realise how much I didn't have. So this is really, really, really helpful for me. There's so much to buy, and obviously I'm doing it all on my own, so it is hard. It's doable, but like, obviously it's a massive help when people like pitch in, sort of thing. And I don't ever expect anything from anyone, so like, everything that everyone gives me is purely off their own back. I don't ask of anything of anyone. Like, I just wouldn't. Like, my mum is voluntarily going crazy for my baby shower, and I'm really excited to see everything because I don't think I've seen anything. I just kind of have an idea of like what sizes obviously she's getting, because she needs to know like what sizes I need, what sizes I don't need, etc. But yeah, I'm so excited for my baby shower because it's going to be another big fat haul. You will be seeing it. End of September, come back. End of September, come back, because I will be giving you a haul. I met my new baby cousin the other day. It feels weird because my cousin had a baby, so then the baby's also the cousin. It's funny that they both have like the same label, but my cousin had a baby and I met her and she's gorgeous, and it makes me just really excited to have a newborn. I'm so excited to have a newborn. Like, oh, obviously I'm excited to have a baby and a toddler and a child, but equally, newborn. I wanted to show you some things. I know, like, obviously I am doing the separate holiday packing video, but I picked up this really nice bag today in Primark. It's a suede one and then like leather. I thought this would be really good for like my journey there and back. It's got no like zips or anything, it's just a simple bag, but it was £15. I just thought it was cute and I need it. I need just like a nice everyday bag. I don't have an everyday bag. And then I just got, these come in like the little zip, is it called Ziploc bags? And I got 2 sets. This one can be for like shampoo and conditioner. Literally that was £1.50, obviously because it's like the pump ones, they're a bit more. This was a cheap, then this one was £1. For all of these, £1. I was like, okay, who is she? And then this, obviously that was from Primark. Me and my mum bought these off someone for baby's coming home outfit. They're just like little booties with little pom-poms on them. That'll be his coming home outfit, or his coming home shoes. I also then, obviously because I'm pregnant, I got this vest. It's actually meant to be a dress, but I'm gonna use them as like vest tops because obviously they'll nicely go over the bump and won't be, I won't be Winnie the Poohing like I have been. You know, not every day is for Winnie the Poohing. I also bought a fresh pair of 3 white socks, so fresh socks. Every time I get up, I get a Braxton Hick. So it's like every time I go, I'm trying not to strain myself because clearly, like, just getting up gives me a Braxton Hick. Like, and I'm aware there's a light behind me that might be a little bit annoying, but every single time Braxton Hick, and it's like, hopefully I'm not overdoing it by any means, but I know that is normal. I'm just organising stuff right now. But like the stuff, like, I was gonna say the stuff. In the last week, I've like gone into, I'm now going like slowly transitioning into my 3rd trimester, but oh my God, this week has just been like a lot for pregnancy. Definitely very tiring. I do feel heavier. I definitely feel heavier, and also like he loves to sit in my ribs, kick my ribs, sit down in my pelvis and kick my cervix or kick my bladder, or he's just sitting on my bladder. Honestly, it is a lot. It's also like he's moving now more than ever, which is really cute. I've got a 4D scan booked now, so I can't wait for that. I'm just really excited. Like, I just want time to go a bit quicker because I don't know how to do myself. I have like all the, you know, them bottles that with all the labels and stuff. I'm gonna rinse them out and then keep them out, no, keep them away until a bit closer to the time and then fill them all up with the stuff. But yeah, all exciting stuff. I just need to like invest also into like postpartum bits, like, you know, the pads and the peri bottle. I need to get all of that stuff as well, but I don't know where to get it like cheapest. I've got a midwife coming up this week, which is fun. I always like my midwife appointments because obviously I get to hear his heartbeat. She does my blood pressure, she does my urine, she does a lot of different things, and I quite enjoy going to that. I quite like it because it's nice to like reach every milestone and feel like you're moving further along. I wonder if my appetite will change going back, because now that I'm like, I feel like quite far along, I don't know what it feels like, obviously, when I wasn't pregnant, so I'm really curious, like the day after I give birth, or like the week after, the month after, whenever like, is it the same? Like, will I feel exactly the same and then just gradually over time, without me realising, I'll just go back to like what my normal appetite was, my normal like, just way of being, like my body would just go back to normal gradually, and I just won't realise it, like hormonally as well. Right, I'm gonna crack open a new Pepsi Max. Also, I've got no makeup for a few days now. I'm actually quite liking it. Not to the point where I would ever go out like this, but like I wouldn't go on a night out, be like, yeah, bare face. So nice. But I feel like the second trimester, I feel like the second half has definitely been nicer to me than the first half. Let's put you in my fridge. The second half has definitely been a lot nicer to me than the first half of the second trimester. The first half was pretty shit, because I think you had that expectation of it going from like ugh to yay, and mine didn't really do that. I do think my body's gotten used to being pregnant now. Like the back, yeah, I still get backache. My hip pain, no more. My hip pain is non-existent. So I think my body's adapted to being pregnant. That's the only thing I can really go by. But I definitely had that expectation of it going from like a 1 out of 10 to like a 8, 9 out of 10, and it did not do that. I was still feeling ill and gross up until about, I think, 13, 14 weeks. I even had some days at 15, 16 weeks where I was still like, oh my God, I'm about to throw up. Never did. So he doesn't like that the door's open. I still had a couple of days, obviously, where I went back. I went straight back, like in week 15 and 16, I had a couple of days where I was like, I'm back in week 9. Week 9 for me, week 9 and 10 were awful. For me though, because I'm scared of throwing up, so that it just kind of all came together into one big anxiety and physical like attack on my body. Roll on trimester 3. Is it gonna be nicer to me? We'll see. Hello, my battery's about to die. That's not fun. I'll try and get a little update. I'm currently filming a what I eat in a day on like the shorter form app on TikTok, because I just think, I don't know if you're allowed to say like shorter form app on here. I mean, if you're allowed to say TikTok on here, because I know TikTok gets funny about it, but I don't know if YouTube would get funny about it. I think that's not quite YouTube style. New battery. I literally was just saying, and then it died, so I was like, oh, great timing. But yeah, I'm filming up what I eat in a day. I've already had through a rice yogurt and half a pack of these cookies, which are really nice. I still need to, I don't know, I just need to, this would be fun. Also, I've still got all these bites. I think I mentioned them, but bites all down my arm. But they should be going away because they're all scabbing up. So I do look like I've got like the plague, but hopefully in the next while that'll clear up. I need to film my second trimester video today. I'm gonna do that. Basically symptoms week by week. That's what I'm doing today. My 4D scan got cancelled, so now that's on Friday. So I've got a free day today. I did a Shein order yesterday, and I ordered a baby shower dress. I don't know how that's gonna come. I don't know. We'll have to trial and error that, I think. But obviously if that one doesn't work, I've only got 4 weeks left. I've literally got a month left today till my baby shower. So if that one doesn't fit me, it's vinted. It's got to be vinted though. I have no choice. I can't gamble online. It's going to have to be vinted. So tomorrow I have my midwife. That's like my first midwife in my 3rd trimester, but I guess it kind of brings me to the end of my 2nd trimester as well. And then all the midwife appointments from this time onwards, I feel like are a bit more serious. Like you think the 31 week, the 34 week, 36 week, it just gets more serious. And I'm so excited now because I'm finally at a point where I'm heavily pregnant. I'm far gone. I'm getting to the end. I'm so glad I'm in the end stage. Don't get me wrong, it's nice being pregnant, la 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 la. 1st trimester, shite. 2nd trimester, first half of it was again shite. Now I'm kind of getting into my groove a bit more. My body's getting used to being pregnant. But at the same time, I'm so glad for it to come to the end. I'm really interested to see how my bump grows over the next few weeks. That's interesting. And then I have another scan in October, my last one. Oh, it's just getting so real. I can't wait. We just need to get into September, I think. Once we get into September, get my baby shower dress ready, have my baby shower, I can do a massive haul, because it is going to be a big haul. It's going to be a big haul, and I'm going to do it on every platform. I'm going to get the content I can out of that because it's going to be good. This is my mum. So this will be a week in my second trimester, but it's launched into my third, but nonetheless, here we are. I'm right at the beginning of my third, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. But yeah, who likes my tan lines? Gorge. Yeah, just tan lines everywhere, but where I do look a bit more tanned, I feel a bit better about myself, even though there's like harsher lines, but we're just gonna ignore it. And also the fact that I've got bites, got a lumpy arm, but honestly, that is actually better than it has been so far. This is the best it's been, even though that looks grim. I get very tired, and at times, like, I get Braxton Hicks, like, multiple times in a row, like, if I'm moving a lot. So I need to, like, be careful. Like, if I get up and sit down, or like, oh my God, if my bladder's full, it gives me constant Braxton Hicks. It's so funny. Don't walk around and do anything. Just don't have a full bladder in pregnancy because it does you over. And Braxton Hicks aren't nice. Obviously, they're not painful. If they're painful, go check them out because they're not meant to be painful. They're meant to be uncomfortable. They are uncomfortable, aren't they? When you're having them back to back as well, I'm like, whoa. It just makes me curious. Like, what does a contraction feel like? I'm really curious as to how my body will do with labour. Because I feel like, I don't know if I'll do well with it. Because I feel like I've got an okay pain tolerance. But obviously when it's constant and it's for days even, your body would get so tired to the point where, will I be asking for an epidural? I don't want an epidural because I want to do a wider breath, but you got to do what you got to do in those moments, so we don't know what will happen. And I don't know how I'm going to deal with that amount of pain. I don't know. Guys, I think I said that I got my baby shower dress off Shein. Obviously, complete gamble, but, sorry, I'm just putting you in my cupboard. Oh God, where can I put you? In my fridge. That's where we're doing it. Obviously, I said it's a complete gamble, but I went and did it, obviously, because the chance of getting an £8 dress and it fitting and it being suitable is like, how can you turn that down? So I actually got it, and it actually fits, and it actually looks really pretty on. It looks a bit strange here, but like, also you can see all my sauces. Yay. But anyway, we have Sienna's baby shower dress, 2025. I could show it better when it's on. Like, it looks like complete see-through, it kind of is. It's like a mid-axi dress, but it's a beautiful print and it actually fits. So that is just, I actually couldn't be happier. Hopefully it does fit me in like 4 weeks time, because obviously I'm gonna be a little bit bigger than I am now, but nonetheless, just gotta kind of wing it. Anyway, I managed to pick up this 0 to 1 baby grow because I've realised I have no newborn and no 0 to 1. I have a lot of 0 to 3. My mum's gone crazy on 0 to 3. I already have about 20 to 25 0 to 3 vests, and she told me today that she's bought 14 plus. I'm gonna have 40 vests. They're all gonna be worn about twice, and then he's gonna grow out of them. So, what a lovely surprise. But I guess, not that I hope him to have toilet explosions, but like, at this point I hope him to have toilet explosions, because otherwise I'm not going to get use out of all of those vests. Obviously, like, I'm very grateful and I'm really pleased that I have more than I need. But I picked up these 3 baby grows. They're popper ones, but There are teddies. So I'm gonna show you. So gorgeous. So there's the, well, cream, is it white / cream with the teddy. Then we have the white, and then we have this one. So this is newborn. So I'm gonna bring this teddy one to the hospital, I think, for sure. I need to buy a suitcase in the next month as well, and get that rolling, because you think it's gonna go by quite quick, and I wanna obviously get my hospital bag done by 30, I wanna get done by 34 weeks. Last night, I went and bought these newborn dummies. Like, they're extra small, specifically for newborns. So I'm gonna bring these, I'm gonna put these in my weekend bag, actually. The weekend bag I'm taking to the hospital, by the way. Because I've not got a suitcase, like I just said, I need to go buy one. But I'm gonna do it on a day where I have my mum with me, because I'm not carrying that home. I had my midwife. Everything went well. I measure it. She said I'm measuring it exactly where I should be. So I'm guessing is it fundal height? Fundal length. Heartbeat was fine today. I got my bloods taken. So she said if I ring you in like the next week or so, there'll be like something to report. But if I don't ring you, it just means that like obviously nothing's wrong. And I was like literally on my way out of there. I was like, don't ring me. Don't call me. Because obviously if she does call me, that means that something's like up. If anything was up, it would probably be like iron or something. I can't imagine anything to be like massively out of normal. I mean, I don't eat the best, but I don't know. Sorry, side rant. I feel like it's really unheard of to get the diabetes test. I mean, it's not unheard of, but like in America, obviously it's a massive thing. Like everyone has the glucose test and everyone has those bottles of drink. And then in the UK, it's just a bit more like, I think in the US, I don't know if it's more widely offered, because in the UK, I just don't really hear about it. I hear about some people like having it, because my mum had it with her last two, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem like as common of a thing in the UK. I feel like I don't see it. I don't know. I don't know. This is probably gonna die. I always pick up the camera when it's on the verge of dying, which is just really positive. I thought I would show you my 4D scan. At least I thought I would. I cannot recommend getting a 4D scan more, like, as long as your baby cooperates. Normally if baby doesn't cooperate, they normally offer you another session, but like, honestly, he's such a cutie patootie. He's definitely got some I think he's got some pouty lips in him, so definitely I feel like he kind of reminds you with like me and my mum went, because my dad didn't make it in time. He reminds me of my brother when he was born, like my youngest brother, which is really cute because he's a cute baby. And obviously the placenta was in the way a lot of the time, but just that little face. He is 3 pounds. Well, she said 2 pound 15 ounces, and I think that's pretty much classed as 3 pounds. But just the photos they got of him, some of them were just really cute. Obviously, to some people that might just look like, whoa, that's fucking freaky. But to me, that is just, they're the ones that she printed, and then I've got like a full strip of black and white. So I would definitely recommend that. I went at 28 weeks with an anterior placenta. So if you're thinking of doing the same, do the same. They are so, and she really made sure, like, even like the owner came into the room and was like, do you like the 4D ones more, the 5D ones more? And like making sure that we've got good photos, which I really appreciated. Not that they obviously would have let me go without any photos. They said someone went in there at 25 weeks and couldn't get one photo because the baby was just hands in the way and everything. So I'm really glad. It's gonna be fine. I'm really glad they got the good photos. But yeah, it was just so nice to see him like that, like a bit more realistic, a face-on view, if you will. Up to 37 weeks, you're just sat there kind of waiting, but then 37 onwards is where you're like, it could happen any day now. So it'll be very exciting to get to 37, I'll tell you that now. But until then, we've still got a baby shower. My baby shower is 4 weeks from today, so that's good. I got a dress. We have a baby shower dress. Anyway, I'm making potatoes. I'm gonna drench them in butter and do it first trimester style, but in the third trimester. I'm gonna elevate my legs up for a bit because I have figured that my legs like to swell now. My legs swell up. And just now, I mean, I'm gonna spare you the gory image of it. My legs do look a bit funky. Not my legs, my feet. I mean, they're not swollen, but like, I feel like, you know, when you just feel the tightness of them. Especially, it's the right one. It's always the right one that's worse. I mean, I know, like, if only one swells up, obviously call your midwife right away, whatever. But they are both, like, they looked both quite swollen. But it's just, I can just feel, especially in the right one. Baby's moving a lot today. Like when I've been laying down, he's been very like woo, and especially when I sit up straight, not sit up straight, but like when I just sit down. Normally, he moves a lot. So you saw that, and like in between them, you have like little movements, but like I don't know if people can see them. I know I can see them because I'm really paying attention, but. Also, obviously, in the next like few weeks, I'm gonna start like collecting it probably in my face as well. I wouldn't be surprised if like come back to me in like a month and I literally just have swollen up in the face. I'm not excited for that. Although it's like all part of the process and whatever, it's still like concerning. Not concerning, but you know what I mean. Oh my god, yesterday I could feel his head in my pelvis. And like, I know he's head down because of my 4D scan, but when yesterday, like I was walking to Lidl and I could feel it. I could feel his head, the pressure of it in my pelvis, and I could feel something going on in my cervix. So I don't know if he's got his fingers in there or something. I don't know what babies can do in there, but he is fiddling around with my cervix and I know he is. Right, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you all next week for a second trimester recap.